half. Interesting formation.
I mean, really, you're at the 4-yard line, and you don't feel comfortable enough in your offense to be able to run a traditional play.
The New York Giants stink. Can we just get that out the way?
12, Jones keeps, gets a block, takes off, and he is gone. Trying to stay upright, and he trips.
The Giants actually might be impossible to do a rebuild for. Because first of all, we're paying Daniel Jones $160 million to do absolutely nothing. Let's just take a look at this roster. First thing I'm doing before anything else, I'm getting rid of this guy. I'd even use a second wide receiver, really. Before we even play a game, I want to get rid of Daniel Jones. I feel like a pick is fair. Even if I can get like a good backup that should be a starter. Justin Fields is a good young quarterback. He just wasn't given a chance. I'd give him like a third. Do you think they take it for him? Or is that like a bad trade for me? For a third-round pick? For Justin Fields, I think that's a pretty good trade. Get our quarterback. Malik Neighbors can get a couple touches now because the guy can actually throw a football. We get rid of Daniel Jones for a third. Get a third back if this goes through. Okay. Like we don't really need Allen Robinson. We don't need a 31-year-old Allen Robinson that's getting paid $1 million. We don't. We want Neighbors, Wandale, and Jalen Hyatt. I think we'll give him Allen Robinson and a third for Justin Fields. Really? Do I add a fourth in there? Is that a good trade? Or am I getting ripped off? I really don't want to add a fourth in there. I really don't want to add a fourth in there. I might have to add a fourth in there to get Justin Fields. I might have to. A fourth, a third, and Allen Robinson for Justin Fields. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm going to do it. Or do we just draft one next year? Do we just draft like Sanders or someone next year and just let Daniel Jones rock out this year? Keep all these picks. Thinking, you know what? We're gonna let Daniel Jones rock out this year. Just for the year. We can get a good draft pick. Don't want Darius Slayton. He's getting paid a lot too. But I kind of just want to rock with it this year. Get a good draft pick. Draft a quarterback. Test free agency. See who's there. Sim to half the year. See how the team is doing. Base it off that. Not expecting to get many wins, if any at all. I'm really hoping Malik Neighbors gets a lot of targets. He's going to be the backbone of our offense by like a mile. What we need to do is either draft Sanders or Carson Beck this upcoming draft. Hopefully, see, we really need Sanders. We really need Carson. Quinn also wouldn't be too bad. We somehow slip out of the top 5, but I don't think we're going to slip out of the top 5. I really don't. We either want Carson Beck, Quinn, or we really want Sanders. We really want Sanders. I don't see us slipping out of the top 5. I see us in the top 5. Maybe even 1. Week 1 here against the Vikings. We lost. I can see that coming from a mile away. I just really want to see, like, if we're getting Malik Neighbors involved at all or not. I mean, Daniel Jones had kind of a good game. Like, he had a really good game, actually. Okay, Malik Neighbors had 5 receptions, actually. Five receptions and 2 TDs. Okay, we'd like to see that. We want to get more, though. We need more from him. We need more from him bad. Because I want him to be, like, what is he now, an 80? I want him to be, like, a 90 going to next year. Like, around 90. Maybe, like, 88, 87. We got to get a new running back, too. Thibodeau is going to be, like, one of our backbone of defensive players. We got Brian Burns now. Brian Burns is probably the best defensive player. Maybe Dexter Lawrence. I mean, like, the rest of these, like, Daniel Jones got an upgrade. Like, him getting these upgrades now just makes it easier to trade him later on down the road. For, like, a pick or, like, a player or something. Because we're not going to... Well, it depends how he does this year. But I really don't think we're going to keep him. I mean, he could ball out this year. Maybe we keep him. But if we get even a top 3 pick, he's gone. Even a top 5 pick, he's gone. Okay, we get the Commanders here next week. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I really want to keep losing. I really want a good draft pick, so I really want to keep losing. We won. Hold on here. This might be our only win of the season. Daniel Jones did not get any touchdowns that game, and he threw a pick. How did Malik Neighbors do? What, he had, 5 last game? He's getting involved. That's all that matters right now, but we need him involved way more. Like, no one's getting upgrades. No one important anyway. Deontay Banks, like, the only important one. Okay, they're playing against the Browns. We should lose here. We got a trade offer for our left outside linebacker. We got a couple trades. Bad middle linebacker, just old, and like he's gonna be a good left outside linebacker. He's only 24, already a star. Michael Carter, I'm gonna keep him. I'm keeping him. He's 24, he's a star already. I gotta keep him. Well, I hope we lose so we can get a top 5 pick. That's what I want. I want a top 5 pick, nothing else. Hopefully we can lose. We lost. Perfect. But how did Malik Neighbors do? I mean, what? He had 8 and 3. Okay, so there we go. He's getting involved. That's good. He should be the backbone of our receiver core, though. Like, Darius Slayton should not be getting 15 receptions through 3 games. Daniel Jones, he's having a decent year. So, Malik Neighbors getting upgrades. Like I said, I want him to be like really want him to be a 90. 90 be great. I'm going to keep upgrading playmaking. For his hidden potential, at the bare minimum, I'm expecting him to be this. I want him to be a superstar, and I think he's going to be that. He should be that. Week 4, we got the Dallas Cowboys, and they're 1 and 2. Then again, they're so much better than us. They should beat us. Like, they really should. And I want to lose. Like, I want to keep losing so we can get a top 5 pick. So I can get Sanders or Carson back. I'm even happy with 2, so I can get Carson back. Okay, they're up 3-0 going to the end of the first. Okay, they're up 6. This is good. Okay, good. They're going to keep scoring. We don't want to score anymore. Okay, we scored. Okay, we need them to score. We actually need them to score. We need them to score so bad. They have to score. They have to score in this play. They're the Cowboys. Or the Giants. There's no way they don't score. Score. They're down, score. Good. Now, if I know my Giants well enough, if I know Daniel Jones well, 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game, all the timeouts, down by 1, pick 6 coming. One play. One play interception. Legit. One play interception for 72 yards. And they're down to the 1 probably. You physically can't make this up with the Giants. You just can't. You can't make this up with Daniel Jones. You can't. I called it a mile away. It's Daniel Jones, 3:30, game-winning drive, down 1. Pick. I love being a Giants fan. Oh my god. I just love being a Giants fan. Look, they're down at the 1. Literally the 1. They're at the 1. 3:04, fourth quarter. All timeouts. They'll probably get to the 30. Daniel Jones either going to get intercepted at the end. They're either going to go for the 4th down, don't get it, miss the kick. They're not going to score. I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. This is 3rd down for them. We have no timeouts. If they get this on 3rd and 6, okay, we lost by 2, but this is perfect. We want to lose. Just want to see how Malik Neighbors did. Daniel Jones actually had a very good game other than those 2 picks. Very good game other than those 2 picks. Neighbors, 6 receptions for 60 yards. He's not getting the touchdowns I like to see from him, but he's getting the yardage and the receptions. So at least we know he's getting targeted. Brian Burns getting upgrades is always good too. He's our best defensive player on the team. So anytime he gets upgrades is good. I'm almost tempted to trade someone for like another high second maybe. Like, I just don't know who we would trade though. We can maybe get a pick for Allen Robinson, but it won't be a very high second. And like maybe even we could probably trade Darius Slayton. Might try to make a move for Darius Slayton. A low second, high third. Low second, high third I'm happy with. Like, who's a team that like could use a wide receiver depth? We can probably get a high third. Trade him to the Broncos. I think the Broncos give us a better deal. But they have such a low pick. Chargers could use a wide receiver too. Pick 66 be a high one. That'd be like top of the 3rd round. And he's yellow. We could even probably steal the 2nd round pick from them. Yeah, we'll settle. We'll settle for a 3rd. We'll get a 3rd for Darius Slayton. So that means we'll have 2 thirds, 2 pretty high thirds. We'll have a high 1st. We'll have a high 2nd as well. I wouldn't mind maybe trying to get another 2nd, but we'll just advance to the next week. I don't know who I would trade though to get a high 2nd. At the trade deadline, if we are still 1-9, 1-8, I think we trade Daniel Jones at the trade deadline. I think we do it and try to get a 2nd round pick for him. Because if we get a 2nd round pick for Daniel Jones, have 1 very high 1st, 2 very high 2nds, and 2 very high 3rds. So we can definitely stack up in this draft a quarterback, potentially another receiver, wouldn't mind a running back, and some edge rushers. And we'll be sitting pretty for a little bit. And we can also test out free agency. See who's there. But we need the Seahawks to beat us. They're 0-4. They just scored on the first drive. That makes me feel good. Being a fan of the Giants for so long, man, I'm just so sick and tired of just watching them lose over and over and over again. Especially in like this preseason, watching Daniel Jones throw 6 picks, no touchdowns. You have 2 really good wide receivers, really. You have Neighbors. You have Jalen Hyatt. Jalen Hyatt is a really good deep threat. And Malik Neighbors is an all-around playmaker. So he has the weapons around him. And we got an L here against the Seahawks. So now that brings to 1-4, which is perfect. This is where we want to be at. This is where we thought we were going to be at. This is where we want to be at. Now, Daniel Jones, like, this is what I'm talking about, though, dude. Actually, that's a very good game. Sorry, I was looking at something else. That's actually a good game from Daniel. The one thing I'm concerned about is this. Okay, he's consistent. 6 receptions, 61 yards. At least he's consistent. What's our running backs doing? Like, Devin Singletary, 14 10 for 58 yards. It's not terrible. We get the Bengals next week. The Bengals should also beat us. If they don't, dude, they got problems. They're also 1-4. How are they 1-4? But I just really hope we play it right with Neighbors. By the way, 6 seconds on our 33. We're up by 7. We're up by a touchdown. We need the Bengals to score here. They need to score. 4th and 15 on our 33. I think you just throw it to Jamar Chase and let him go get it. We're 2-4. Daniel Jones actually had a decent game. He did have a decent game. No picks. That's huge. And almost 300 yards. 2 touchdowns. So he's Devin Singletary had a really good game. Allen Robinson. Wait, no way. Neighbors had 1 reception for 8 yards. Why? Okay, so we beat the Bengals. Again, I'm happy we won, but I really don't want to win. Like, you got Seattle 1-4. You got, I guess, the Bengals now at 1-5. So we're 2-4. So we're probably primed to get like a top 7 pick. Okay, we get the Eagles next week. This should be a win for the Eagles. Did the Bucks win? The Bucks are 0-6, and they play the Ravens that are 5-1. The Bucks might get first overall. See, this is what I like to see. 7 receptions, 104 yards. But once again, the touchdowns are not there. See, and this is also another player that is going to help us along the way down the road too. Jalen High, you don't have to pay him big money. Give him a decent pay. Between him and Neighbors, our wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2 will be pretty good. And Saquon also just went 2 rushing TDs, 123 yards, 8 yards for a 10. This is who we traded away. Not even traded away. This is who we got rid of because we didn't want to pay him because we gave Daniel Jones $160 million. We're playing the Steelers next week. I still think the Steelers should beat us. The Steelers should really beat us. Playing the 3 and 4 Steelers. If we go 2 and 6 here, we lose to the Steelers. I'm trading Daniel Jones. I'm hoping a second. It might not be a second, but I'm hoping it's a second. Okay, they're up 12-3, almost down in the second. We've been in the position before. 2-10 left in the fourth. Daniel Jones has the ball in his hand with all the timeouts left. At our 3-yard line. Pick 6 or safety. Or 3 now. 3 now. Oh, we actually got picked off. Huh, typical, actually. Very typical. We lost, though. That's huge. We lost. Want to keep losing. Wow, they started Justin Fields over Russell Wilson, too. Daniel Jones. That's what I'm talking about, though. Like, for what? Like, what? Like, why? Like, for what? For what reason are we throwing 3 picks? We are going to try and trade Daniel Jones. I doubt we can get a second for him. Really don't think we're going to be able to get a second for him. Oh, we're close with the Browns. I might add a 4th this year to get a second this year. Have 2 high seconds, 1 first, 2 high thirds. Okay, never mind. I'm not giving more than that for that. Maybe I'll get another 3rd for him. Maybe I get another 3rd. I'm trying the 3rd here with the Browns. Okay, we send Daniel Jones to the Browns, but maybe we can flip one of our 3rds into a 2nd. I'm gonna try doing that. I'm gonna try flipping one of our 3rds into a 2nd. They need a wide receiver. Allen Robinson, 31, so decent pick. Okay, so now we got a 2nd round pick of Panthers. So now we got 2 seconds, we got 2 thirds, we got rid of Allen Robinson, got rid of Daniel Jones. The rebuild is in full effect right now. We got the Commanders next week again. Now we really just gotta hope the Bucks start winning some games. Okay, they won. That's huge. That's really huge. Now we need the Bengals to start. Bengals won another one. That is huge. We need the Chargers to start winning. The Titans. We need the Titans to start winning some games too. Get the Commanders here. I don't think we even score a point. We're gonna beat the Commanders with Drew Lock as our quarterback. We scored more points this week than we would have with Daniel Jones. How does that even make sense? Like, is Drew Lock the quarterback of the future? Is Drew Lock our answer here? Why is he balling out? Why did Drew Lock just ball out? No. What happened? Jaden Daniels had 3 picks. Devin Singletary had, like, not even that good of a game. Wandale Robinson did. Neighbors, 3 yards, 34 receptions. So how did we score 31? We must have all 3 pick sixes. We must have. Looking at our upgrades here, we got no upgrades. No one important anyway. Who we got next week? We got the Panthers. Now, did the Bucks win? The Bucks lost. God damn it. Did the Chargers win? The Bengals won, I think. Chargers won. The Titans won. So now the Titans or Chargers play against each other. That's huge because one of them are going to be 4 and 5. We better be 3 and 7 after this game. Is Drew Lock goated in Madden 25? Oh my god, we're in OT. Oh my god, we're in OT against the Panthers. And we have the ball. Oh my god. No, they're going to score. They have to score. It's on the 20-yard line. 41 seconds in overtime. Are they not? Why are they not going for it? Why are they not going for a field goal? We lost, right? We didn't tie. We lost. Okay. 3 TDs from Drew Lock. What is happening? Why is Drew Lock good? And once again, Malik Neighbors, 1 reception, 13 yards. Is there like a setting you can put on so it's like the quarterback only throws to one guy only? Okay, Neighbors did get an upgrade though. He's only an 81 and we're almost ending the season. It's because he's not getting the ball. We need him to get the ball. Oh, we played the Bucks after a bye. Wait, this is actually big because if they win this week, they're 3 and 8. If they beat us next week, they're 4 and 8. Who won between the Chargers and the Titans? The Titans won. Mock draft here. They have us picking 2nd again, which I'm very happy with picking 2nd, but I really want Shador. So let's just get the bye out of the way. The Bucks had a bye as well. So there's a tight race for first. This is looking very good. No. Tampa, don't do this to me. Tampa. Oh my god, you're gonna do it to me, aren't you? Oh my god, okay. Surely Drew Lock doesn't make a comeback drive here. Surely he doesn't. 4th and 1. They're on our 39. Oh my god, Drew Lock is putting together a drive. Oh my god, he threw a pick. Oh my god. Bucks 2 and 8. But now they are 3 and 8 and we are also 3 and 8. Now if Malik Neighbors only has 1 reception, 4 receptions, okay. We're gonna be last in the league, and I'm very happy with being last. Now Tyler Nubin is gonna be our free safety of the future. Playing against the Cowboys next week, that should be another loss. I just feel like something weird is gonna happen. I feel like Drew Lock's gonna put together a drive or like 6. I feel like Drew Lock's gonna score like 6 times. Lose by 40? Dak Prescott, 5 touchdowns, 400 yards. Devin Duvernay, 6 receptions, 131 yards, 2 touchdowns. We couldn't figure out Devin, could we? And Malik Neighbors, 1 reception, 11 yards. The Bucks are 3-9. They lost. Oh my god. How can no one score? Is our defense that good? Well, I guess not. We let Dallas score 48 on us. Drew Lock almost 300 yards. Why? Why did Drew Lock almost have 300 yards? He has 4 picks. See, this is what I need. But why is Devin Singletary getting 10 receptions? Shedeur Sanders is going to look so good in a Giants jersey. The Bucks lost again. Now we're playing the Ravens. I mean, I don't even got to say anything. The Ravens are 10-3. Back, tough back, 2 back, 40 pluses on our heads. Bro, Drew Lock is going insane though, low-key. Malik Neighbors hasn't got a touchdown since week 3. Why does Wan'Dale Robinson have 12 receptions, 140 yards on a touchdown? We play the Falcons next week. Surely the Falcons beat us. If we win and the Bucks win, it's cursed. It's cursed if they win. We're going to win, and the Bucks are going to win. Surely Drew Lock doesn't score in overtime. Surely Drew Lock scored in overtime. Why is he playing good? Why is Drew Lock good? See? This is what I need. This right here is what I need. Advance the league. Since we won, the Bucks win. Guaranteed. I guarantee you the Bucks win. They actually lost. That is not good. On to the Colts. 2 weeks left in the season. We need to go 4-13. We need the Bucks to win these last 2 games. No touchdowns, but almost 300 yards again. Wan'Dale Robinson is playing unbelievable. Malik Neighbors another upgrade, and he's only a star. Bucks. They lost. Last game of the season. Playing against Saquon again. Now, last time I played against Saquon, he ran for, I think it was like 150 yards and 3 touchdowns. So, Drew Lock, no interception. Oh, never mind. He had 3 interceptions. Malik Neighbors ends the season on, like, it's okay. If the Bucks win, Bucks win. We're last in the NFL. We're last. Oh, my God. We just won first overall pick. We won the... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Shedeur Sanders is us. Who's in the Super Bowl? I don't care. We got Shedeur Sanders, baby. The Chiefs and the 49ers. That'd be a good game to watch, actually. We got first overall pick, baby! The Giants are looking upwards. The Giants really are looking upwards. Even if we can get a couple players in free agency here, a running back would be good. Maybe another receiver, and we definitely got to work on edge rushers. I don't know if we have anyone to re-sign or not. Okay, Thibodeau. Thibodeau, 5th-year option, $16 million. 15 mil signing bonus. We have 26 million cap room. Thibodeau is going to be one of our better players. Left outside. Evan Neal. He's 24. Right tackle. He's not bad. I'm going to accept his option as well. Isaiah Simmons. He's getting older. He's not really the player he turned out to be. I don't want to pay him 15 million. I don't. So we got to look at a middle linebacker. I mean, everyone out. Drew Lock, you can walk. You know, you actually did play well for us. I think everyone else can just walk, and then we draft and just sign them. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna pick up the 2 5th-year options. That's what I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna do for now, and then I'm gonna see who's in free agency. But we definitely want to target a running back and work on our defense. There's Nick Chubb. He's asking for $10 million a year. I don't know if I can afford him. Let's see who else there is. I mean, Kamara, 81. I mean, it's Kamara. He's still decent, but then he's old. Elijah Mitchell's not bad. Jalen Warren, he's not really interested though. $7 million per year. I think I might just draft a running back. That's what it's looking like. Any receivers? Rondell Moore, maybe. Rondell Moore could be another good deep threat. Miko Hardman. See, I kind of want to work on my defense though, low key. 3 years at $2 million. I could do it. And we need corners. And he's what? 26. He's a star 85. I'll make him an offer. I will make him an offer. There's no edge rushers. I have to draft the edge rushers with our 3rd round picks. We need middle linebackers too. Levante David, Bobby Wagner, he's old. Levante David just so old. There really isn't anyone in free agency this year. And again, I don't want to pay him that much though for a 29-year-old running back. I mean, Devin Singletary, he's good for now. I'll make an offer for Jalen. Okay, I just want to see if any of those players we just signed will sign with us. Okay, so none of them sign with us. I think we signed them for the year to kind of just get over this year and get a strong safety just for the year, and then look at getting one next year at the draft. If Jordan Pryor doesn't sign with us, we're just gonna go to the draft and see what we can do at the draft. Okay, so Jordan Pryor signed with us. That's a good sign. We just go to the draft, sim to the draft. We're gonna get Shedeur here. We have 2 seconds, which I might try and get corners with, and edge rushers. So Shedeur Sanders, welcome to the Giants, baby. Welcome to the fucking Giants, Shedeur. What's our next pick? Oh, we get pick 1 in the 2nd round. Now, do we want our corners here, or do we want our edge rushers? I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm really going to do it. Oh, I'm going to do it. This guy looks crazy. If he's hidden in the 2nd round as a left end, we could be in business here. We might have actually crushed this draft. He's hidden. We still have another pick in the 2nd round. What pick do we have in the 2nd round? We have 42. So I'm thinking maybe go with the right end. We definitely do need a corner, though. We need a corner so bad, but I don't know. Like, I kind of want to wait. Like, there's not really any corners, though. That's the thing. Like, round Rank 54, that's not bad, I guess. Sim to my pick. And now, okay, Antoine Brown went. I might have to go with a corner. He's still there. Michael Jeffrey is still there. I might have to go with him. He doesn't look that bad. I'm gonna go corner. I'm gonna take that corner. I'm gonna bite the bullet and pick that corner. I'm hoping he turns out okay. Still hitting potential, 94 speed. He looks okay. Our next pick should be in the 3rd round, right? We have pick 1. Now, part of me wants to go center, but we could also maybe even like, let's go in the 2nd round as a running back. We might go center. You know, I really might just go center. And kind of a boring pick, but I mean, offensive line is very important, especially now we got Shador. I'm going to go with the center. Very boring pick, I know. No, he's ranked 19. We got him at 65. Okay, this is actually good. We might have got our center for the future. Now, I might go with another corner or maybe a middle linebacker. Pick 3 in the 3rd round. We drafted a corner. We don't really need a free safety. We don't need a strong safety. Maybe we can like snag up a running back. Like maybe we can just snag up this guy. Or actually, what do they got for guards? I know these are very boring picks, but we need guards. Let's just kind of keep building our O-line, I think, for Shador. I think that's what we're going to do. Keep building our O-line for Shador. I don't know if you guys really want to see this whole time, so I'm just going to eventually end the draft. We'll probably just do the first 3 rounds for every draft. But, I mean, I really can't complain with this draft. I'm just going to advance to the preseason, but we're not going to play the season. Just got Shador. We had a really good draft, so I'm really excited for this season. That was end of season 1 of our Giant rebuild.